welcome to another one of our John Wilmot School weekly reflections. I purposely haven't got changed for this week's because it fits in perfectly with the theme, which is about physical exercise to promote well-being. Who would have thought Mrs. Lockley would be here speaking to you about physical exercise? Because if you know me well, you'll know I'm not really built for running. And if you know me really well, you'll know I'm not really one for lots of physical exercise. But actually, we've had to reframe the way we see lots of things, and perhaps some of us have been lucky enough to find things we enjoy doing which we didn't think we would. So before the current situation we find ourselves in, I would go to the gym a couple of times a week. I would do some weights, a bit of cardio, but I would stop well before there was any danger of me breaking into a sweat or getting out of breath. I'm quite careful with what I eat. I have a dairy-free diet. I'm in fairly good physical shape, but actually in terms of physical exercise, it wasn't anything I really considered very deeply. But 4 things have changed the way I see physical exercise during this situation. And I want to speak to you about physical exercise providing opportunities to explore specifically, to create challenge and also control. And then I'm going to show you a clip at the end, which I hope illustrates that, I think. And I think it's quite a powerful metaphor for perhaps aspects of our life. So those 4 things I want to speak to you about then. Opportunity. How does physical exercise create opportunities? Well, actually, for me, it's created an opportunity to structure my day. I am sure at times you have felt the same as me in that days can seem quite endless. For me, my laptop is here, this is my place of work and where my children are and where I'm homeschooling them. It is just endless and it's monotonous. But actually, having the opportunity to do physical exercise for me is about structure, and it's about having different things to do in the day, which are important. So the second thing is exploring new things. We weren't, as a family, allowed out for a good many weeks because of the situation we were in, which was specific to us. And that was actually quite stifling. And once we were allowed out to exercise in the day, that created opportunities to explore our local area. We had to go to places where we didn't think other people would be. And who would have thought that us as a family would find time to go for a walk to nowhere in particular for no other reason than just to go for a walk? We found out different things about ourselves. You know, we're cycling and we found out our own resilience and that we can be initiative and show initiative in particular things. I've got now a seat on the back of my bike. I wasn't cycling a few weeks ago, but I've now got a seat on the back of my bike for my youngest child. And we go out together as a family, exploring things about our local area and also about ourselves and our family. So we've got opportunity, exploration. The third thing is challenge. It's allowed me to set goals for myself. I am not going to lie, in the early days, I could not really run around the block without stopping twice and being quite out of breath and red at the end of it. But I have challenged myself and set goals. And in itself, that has been a distraction from the situation we're in. And I know I'm not alone in that. And the fourth thing that physical exercise has allowed me to do in terms of reflecting on my own well-being is exercise an element of control on my life. Let's be honest. There is a lot which is out of our control, where we go, when we do it, who we see, even to the degree of what we eat, because at certain points we couldn't just go to the shop and get what we wanted to fill our cupboards. So lots of our freedoms have been curtailed, but actually physical exercise gives you that element of control, what you do, when you choose to do it, and how much of it you do as well. And so physical exercise has been really important, not just for keeping fit, but also our well-being in this time. And I promise you, I'm never going to look at it in the same way I did beforehand. It's been really important. And I'm going to share with you now this video. It's from America, but I think it's super important. And it's important not just because it illustrates the importance of the resilience that physical exercise can reflect, but because it's a metaphor really for our life, that sometimes things are just going to get in the way. And sometimes we have no choice but just to carry on running. And so I hope you enjoy it, and I hope to see you again soon.
The 600-meter underway. Heather Dornan in Minnesota finished second this event a year ago. She is in lane 4.
And Dornan is probably going to be your favorite. She actually won the NCAA championships in 2006 in the 800, but she's only won one Big Ten championship in the 2 years.
3 laps in this event, 600 meters, 3 times around the 200-meter track here at the field house.
What a bold move by Fong. She's looking very confident, and the Penn State runner is just running amazing today. She did win her heat in the 400, but ended up taking 4th overall.
That's Fondor moving into the lead, a sophomore from Penn State. Dornan running second.
Dornan last year scored 23 points for the Golden Gophers in their Big Ten championship, so they're really relying on getting a lot of points from her this weekend, and she's just coming by Fondor now in the home stretch heading into the bell lap.
Dornan falling down, gets up quickly, but that's going to cost her. Lucky she wasn't injured.
Her teammate just went to the front, though, so they may be able to recover from that. And Dornan is flying down the backstretch. She is going to catch Fondor, and she may catch the leader. Wow.
She's got
This is a gutsy effort by Dornan. She's moving to third. Dornan coming down the stretch.